All right, crew, we are back. I recently noticed that Brownells picked back up Cloud Defensive, and I happen to be in the market for a light. And it's going on a AR9 setup, so I didn't want anything crazy long like the standard Reins that I have, so I decided to go ahead and take a look at the Micro Rein 3.0. They have changed a little bit of what comes with it, so I'm going to go ahead and unbox this here, and I'll show you what does come with it. All right, so to start, we'll go ahead and pull our light out. I do have that wrapped up here, but you're going to have your Micro. It is a dual fuel head. These heads are compatible with the standard Reins. I did confirm that with Cloud Defensive directly. You do have your button on the back that you're able to use, or your pressure switch to mount on the top of your rail, which is what I intend to do. This head puts out 95,000 candela and 1,000 lumens. The runtime, obviously at that spec of the 95,000 candela, is going to be for 40 minutes. The length of this is just under 5 inches. So let's go ahead and hop into what else comes with it. This is a recent change that Cloud did. They have their mlok inline mount. The rail that I'm going to be mounting on actually does not have mlok on the like the 1 o'clock position. So I went ahead and I actually bought their, I've got a few of these, their torrent offset mlok. So it'll offset it up and over. I run that on my SBR as well, and it tucks in nicely under my D-ball. So being that the other rail that I'm throwing this on does not have that kind of 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock position there, or 1:30 position, I went ahead and snagged one of these up to use. But go ahead and continue with what comes with it. We do have our sides to our pressure switch. They do still provide a charger, which when you've bought a few of these, you wind up with a lot of chargers. Not complaining, but you do have some extra night cord chargers, which are pretty nice. Got a couple extra O-rings in the package. And then we have our 18350 battery. Let me go ahead and pop this guy out. I went ahead and charged this right after I got it, but it is the standard Cloud 18350 battery. This is a dual fuel unit, so you are able to run a CR123 in the unit, which is nice as well. I'm glad they did that, because the old units where you used to not be able to do that, you were obviously stuck with just running your I mean, in my case, I had the Rein 1.0 originally, and that had the 18650. I'm gonna go ahead and throw we got our bulb in there, and as always with Cloud, these things are wicked bright. I'm looking forward to getting this thing mounted. It's going to be the perfect size to slide on an AR9. Again, it's not too big, at just under 5 inches. The newer, I am running the older switches on my other two setups, which have the fully encompassed circle around the buttons. I played around with one of these where it was open, wasn't a huge fan, but I'm going to throw this on my AR9 and just play around with a little more and see how it is actually out at the range, because I had only messed around with it in the house and didn't like the feel of it on the other setup. So we'll give that a try. But yeah, I mean, again, always a solid setup from Cloud. So get this thing set up, get it out there. I'm hoping to at some point actually do some videos of the lights out in a field and do some comparisons between, the Cloud. I do have that mod light that I picked up, and I would like to build one of their weapon mounted lights at some point, but I do have the OKW flashlight that I picked up. This thing, I'm loving this thing. The one thing that I little disappointed is I wanted it for the IR head, and mod light is they're releasing a new IR head. So as soon as I got this, They pulled them from their site. You can still find some of the older ones out there, but at this point I'm hanging tight to get the new head on this guy, and their social media guy has told me to hang tight, so I'm sitting tight. We'll check out the new head when that does drop, but in the meanwhile, this Cloud Rein 3.0 micro that I just snagged off Brownells is going on my AR9 and get this thing rocking. I think it's going to look awesome, but I will catch you guys later. Run suppressed, stay blessed.